Hey guys, it's Margaret with Sassy Southern Shopper Mom. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Today I'm sharing another video, a part of the Homeschool Show and Tell open collaboration. This collaboration is hosted by Abby from Rooted in Rest and Jessica from the Walduck Way. So I will link their channels down below as well as this playlist down below, and I will put it up here in my iCards for the playlist as well, so that you can click and see some more of these favorite subjects that other homeschoolers either like to teach or favorite subjects that their kids like the most. Today I am specifically going to be sharing the favorite subject that I like to teach my little ones. I feel that they like it a lot too. They don't fight to do this subject. They don't complain about this subject. They just like hop right in, get the work done, quick and easy, super fast, and they really enjoy it. So first I'm going to start off with saying that this open collaboration is to show you how different homeschooling is and that there's not one right or wrong way to homeschool. So just know that what I show you is just how we do things, and how you do it or someone else might do it is completely different. That is something that I have really had to like teach myself and learn as well over like the last year, even when I wasn't homeschooling. Every homeschooler does things different. What's important to me is not important to someone else. And sometimes I question other homeschoolers with how they teach, but this is just really, what this open collaboration is, to help us learn that what I might question and think is important, someone else might not find that important. Everybody is different, every family is different, so their needs are different, my needs are different, my desires for our kids and our homeschool is different, and it's something I've struggled with. And this collaborations through this homeschool show and tell videos that come out each month has really helped me to learn that we're all different. This world is so unique, and these are all unique ways, and no one way is the right way and no one way is the wrong way. But let's go ahead and get started, and let me show you my favorite subject to teach. And I'm going to start with the stuff with my preschooler. So my favorite subject is actually math. I love math. I did not like math when I was growing up and in school, but as I got older and I learned it better, and I guess really high school and then into college is when I really took a huge passion for math. I can take a class online and teach myself. Like, that's how much I love math. So with my preschooler, she is 3.5. So we really just kind of do flashcards, and then I'll show you a little thing we have on the wall where we're just learning like to count. We use these flashcards and they just kind of go through the numbers, and as you can see, like on one side of the card it'll have the number 4, and then on the other side it actually have the word 4, and then I'll have 4 pictures of the items that she can physically count, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I use those with her, and it's just a little thing of flashcards. I think I got this from the Target, the Bullseye playground thing. When you go in Target, I think it was out like at the beginning of the school year. Not this year, I've had these for a while. And then the other thing that I like is this Dr. Seuss, and it goes actually through colors and shapes, and you can kind of see on the back it'll say like the color is green, it'll show the green heart, and then it'll have the word heart as well. And it has 36 cards. I bought this one, I believe, at the Dollar Tree. So they have so many flashcards there. But we use this one to practice learning our shapes and our colors. She's got the colors down. We just are confused on 2 of the shapes. So we use that to help with that. And then let me take you over and show you our little counting thing that I have hanging up that we are using to help her learn to count and recognize some numbers as well. So right over here on her wall, this is actually something that my son, he actually went to public 4K, and this is something that they sent home for him, and it just has numbers 1 through 31. We will add more on as we learn more, but right now we're just kind of practicing up to 31. But we just kind of come over here. She has a little pointer and she touches each one, and we say it together and we count to 31. So that is another little learning thing that we have here in the homeschool room for her. And don't mind, I have a little old radio with the antenna hanging up there for we listen to some music up here. But that is one of our learning aids. Oh, I almost forgot, I have a learning resource thing that I do use with my 3.5-year-old. It is this birds in a nest sorting set. So she just learns to sort like by colors, and she can count them out. We also use like tweezers and little scoop things to help with fine motor skills on this as well. But this is a really good learning resource thing for her. She does like to count them out, sorting, patterns. You know, we have been starting to do some patterns, but not a lot, like AB pattern with math. So we do have this. So now we are going to move on to my 7-year-old, the stuff that I used to teach her math. I have lots of different things. I guess I will start with like our flashcards. I have this little dry erasable flashcards. It's like with telling time, and she can use the little marker to put the hands on the clock and then write the time like what it's supposed to be. So I can tell her 5:30 and she'll put the hands on the clock and then she'll write 5:30 at the top. We got this from Target a few years ago. Actually, may have been more than a few years ago. I think I got this when I was homeschooling my son. So that was quite a while ago. I got or have a thing of telling time flashcards that just have pictures of different clocks, and she tells me the time that it is. We have some money flashcards to help with identification of money and counting money. Again, all of those flashcards are from the Target little dollar section, the Bullseye Playground. It's just really easy to pick some of those up at the beginning of the school year because they're only $1. I also have printed out some little counting with money, and they're just in a Ziploc bag, but there's lots of them, and she just counts the coins and uses a dry eraser to circle her answers, and then we go over them. I did get this off of Teachers Pay Teachers, and then I did cut them out and then laminate them so that we can have lots of uses from them. You could just print it out from there, but it is a free resource. It was under their free ones for the math and learning about money. Some other things that I like from Teachers Pay Teachers, I find that math, especially for a 7-year-old, a lot of things is reinforcing basic addition and subtraction. So I like to print out like these little practice sheets, and it just lets them practice it. Some are like just additions by 4, subtraction by 4s, and there's like mixed addition, mixed subtraction. And we've just kind of been going through these, and so that's another resource that I like to use. And my daughter really likes seeing how fast she can get done with it. If you've ever had a kid in public school, there's something called fast math or timed math, where they will set a timer and the kids have to be able to do so many problems within so many minutes or whatever. So she kind of does it on her own. She likes to see how fast she can get it done and how many that she can get correct in a short amount of time. So I like having these on hand. And again, that's from the Teachers Pay Teachers website. It was a free printable. And then some other resources. I just really like to print out different things and laminate them for we can just kind of do them over and over again. So like these are like word problems where she can practice doing addition and subtraction word problems and learning about them. Then we just have like addition and like little laminated worksheets to practice. We have things that help us with subtractions, and this is like a dominoes game. If you have dominoes, you can practice with subtraction. And so I'd like to have those on hand just to kind of help as resources as well, and it's just something that I like us to have. So moving on to some learning resource stuff that I have a fraction kit to help teach her fractions. We haven't broke into this yet. She hasn't reached her fraction section in her school book yet, but I have kind of looked through this, and this is going to be wonderful when teaching fractions. So, and percentages. So that is a resource we have. I really love math, so I did buy some nice resources to help with that. And then the other two resources that I have are these money ones from the learning resources. This is like huge gigantic magnetic ones, and these are more like real size and what they actually look like. So I bought those as well. This one actually has a game in it that they can play. So I have those to help with learning money. Okay, so now moving on to our actual homeschool math book. We use Master Books, and this is for 2nd grade. It's the math one, and it has resources in the back of it. And I am just going to show you some of those resources. Sorry, my little ones are awake now. So some of the resources that are in it are like these thousands, hundreds, tens, and ones place. It helps to teach place values. We haven't used these a lot, but they are here for us, and I laminated them for they don't get messed up. And then there's like a hundreds chart in this book, and then she can practice writing it all the way up to 100 all by herself, which is on that, and it's laminated. So we like to erase it and then rewrite and practice. But a little more about this master's textbook. It starts out with a story, and then it gradually builds into the lesson. It has a lot of repetition in it, so throughout this book there is repetition, and so if you work on something in one chapter, you're going to work on it again in the beginning. Okay guys, so that is it for this homeschool show and tell video. This is my favorite subject to teach, so I hope that you like the resources and the things that I showed you that I like to use to teach my favorite subject. Also, don't forget to go down and check that playlist out down there, or you can check it out on the iCards up here. Other mamas shared what they like to teach, and some of their kids actually shared what they like as their favorite homeschool subject as well. So be sure to go down there and check some of those videos out. I will also be bringing you another video next month, so be sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss my next homeschool video. Also, I post videos weekly, and they're kind of like cleaning, couponing, homeschooling, kind of anything that I encounter in my day-to-day life as a mom. So also subscribe so you don't miss out on any of those videos, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.